We are currently in Paris. We flew into Paris about like a week ago and drove down to Savigny for a wedding. Then we drove all the way down to Saint-Tropez for about 4 or 5 days. And I was planning on vlogging this most of this trip, but after just being here, there's so much to explore here that I felt like I wanted to just kind of do on my own. I didn't want to have to think about filming. So I might regret that later, but currently I'm loving that decision because I got to really just be in the moment with Alejandro and explore. Anyways, this weekend we were back in Paris and we were actually planning on staying in Saint-Tropez this weekend. Last minute kind of made a decision to come back to Paris and kind of explore a bit. I think Saint-Tropez is incredible and objectively, in my opinion, better than Paris for the vibe that I'm looking for anyways. Funny thing is that we really followed a lot of suggestions from ChatGPT and we listened to AI a lot on this trip. And it was honestly like probably one of the best use cases we've used AI is finding suggestions like this and then looking them up for yourself to make sure that they're legit. And then, I mean, they've been amazing. So what we did is, again, we flew into Paris, drove down to Savigny. We stayed in a chateau for one night, woke up, and then we actually drove. A lot of people go straight down to Saint-Tropez, but we kind of wanted to go into the French Alps and really explore like the mountain towns that no one goes to in France. One being Sisteron, and I'll show you guys some clips of our visit here. We ended up renting like a cute little Airbnb that was adorable on this little ranch farm type thing. But Sisteron, I'll have to look back into the history, but I want to show you this one clip of this mountain volcano right smack dab in the middle of town with a huge river. And it was probably one of the most amazing and beautiful places I've seen in France on this entire trip. Like it was just like, I couldn't believe it. And then after Sisteron, we drove down to, I forget the name of the town, but I'll show you guys some clips. We took a break here, we had some lunch, had a little coffee, and we did a little hike that takes you to the top of the town. And this mountain town was adorable. The only thing about these mountain towns is that they don't speak English. So thank goodness Alejandro does speak French, because we would have been, I mean, we would have survived, but it makes it much easier. But yeah, then we drove down to Saint-Tropez and had the best time. Like, I loved Saint-Tropez more than I thought I would. I thought it was going to be a bit of a tourist trap, and it's obviously still touristy, but it's not in the consumeristic, gross way. Like, it's really clean, very cool. A lot of young people, a lot of old people, so much culture. And yeah, I loved every second of it. We had 1 or 2 nights where we went out and we got to meet some like local people, and they took us out to like a couple bars and like music venues that we went to, and it was the most fun time because we really love getting to know locals and where they live and what they do, and so that was just so fun. I feel like I have a whole list of things that are like things to know before you come to France. One, which is sometimes talked about but not really, is that you cannot use your hair curlers, hair dryers, anything from the US pretty much here in Europe, even if you have the plug-in exchanger, which I mean, I might be an idiot, but I just didn't know that. And so I brought all of my stuff and it doesn't work because the wattage isn't the same. So I've been trying to like wear my hair down naturally, which is like this, which is, today it's a good day, but it has been frizzy and not great on the other days, but we're making it work. So my hair's been up a lot on this trip, which is fine. The roads are so thin here, so thin, it's scary. No one is on their phones. Like that is probably one of the coolest realizations in France, is that like when you're at dinner, when you're like walking around, no one's on their phones. Today we're going to explore Paris. We're gonna go get some coffee, maybe a bite to eat, and we're gonna check out some like the Notre Dame, maybe the Picasso Museum. It'll be fun. We are back. How was it, Ollie?
It was good. Yeah, I did a lot of walking.
I got a baguette that is partially eaten.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing that I didn't mention this morning is that I've been able to eat dairy in France. That's been the weirdest thing because I thought I was lactose intolerant until now I'm like, maybe I'm not lactose intolerant and I'm allergic to the treatment that is done in the US, which is honestly insane. I haven't had one stomach ache since we've been in France for a week and a half. And
which is crazy.
I think that's so crazy. Like, honestly, that grosses me out.
Always hurting.
My stomach is always hurting. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. But we got some chocolate. We got some, like, a little gift for our friends that we're flying to LA after this, and I just wanted to get them a little gift. So we got them some Paris chocolate, and we got some for us to try. So this is some type of caramel chocolate. Pretty good. Nothing crazy about it. Pretty normal. Then we have a praline chocolate. Just put it down here. Okay, praline. A little underwhelmed. It's a little. Okay. It's almost like a Butterfinger, but like.
I like that one.
Okay. Now we have Big Baba Daddy. I've actually bought another one of that, so. Okay, this one I'm excited about. I have no idea what's inside it, but here we go. Oh. What? Hazelnut. Anyways, I'm surprisingly impressed with Paris. Obviously, Paris is an amazing place. A lot of people visit it for a reason, whatever. But it doesn't feel as like gross touristy as I was thinking it was gonna be. It's very nice, very clean. Like, the people here are very cool. And the fashion, like the designer stores, those are pretty cool. So yeah. What did you like best about today, Ollie?
I like walking around.
We saw the Notre Dame, which is pretty cool. We saw the Eiffel Tower from far away, which you guys probably saw. Didn't feel the need to like go up close to Eiffel Tower. Objectively, it's kind of ugly, and I'm gonna get probably some hate for that. But like Ollie was saying earlier, it kind of looks like a phone tower. So yeah, we got back to the hotel. We're gonna rest for a little bit. We technically bought tickets to see Diplo tonight, so we're gonna see where that is taking place, if we need to take a train there, if we need to Uber there, if we even want to go, like maybe there's some other like dance halls or house music places, whatever, that we want to visit instead. I took about a 3-hour nap. I also can't decide between a tequila soda and coffee. Coffee to wake me up, tequila because we're getting the night started. We are gonna check out the Diplo show, but Diplo technically doesn't even start until 1. So we're gonna check out some just like local bars and stuff just to like get the scene, and then we'll Uber over later. Ollie's currently showering, and then I'm gonna shower, and I'm gonna wear this outfit. And you guys, I'm fully aware that Paris people don't wear Cowgirl boots, but I'm wearing them tonight. So it's also Fashion Week. And I feel like just during Fashion Week, you can get away with more stuff. So this is the top. It has like a little slouchy shoulder thing. And then we have a skirt. And then I'm wearing my black boots with it. And then trying to figure out if I will even be able to wear my hair down or if I'm gonna slick it back in a bun. I feel like the bun is probably gonna be the vibe, but I will let you guys know. So very excited. As per Jael fashion, I hurt my freaking toe jumping in the water in Saint Tropez. I can't even remember what even happened. Like, so we had to like go to the pharmacy and get like, you know, band-aids and stuff. So hoping that it does okay in my boots tonight. I'm a little concerned it's gonna hurt, but I'm gonna wrap it up really well and we're gonna dance the night away. Ready?
Yeah.
He's been doing so much research. Hello. We've been rotting most of today. We ended up meeting some local people from Paris and some Americans and vibed with them. We pretty much stayed at this one hotel that had a bar and then they had like a little dance portion, like a dance club thing downstairs. We hung out there all night. So it was quite fun. And today we slept in, we watched 2 movies. One movie was called Trapped.
It was really bad.
It was so bad.
It was really bad.
You guys did not watch Trapped. I thought it was gonna be good because M. Night Shyamalan,
yeah.
he was the writer and it was bad. So don't watch that. Me and you, I'm gonna ask, we're gonna do like a Q&A questions, like kind of getting to know more about each other. You ask me and I'll ask you. I'm gonna take a quick photo of you really quick. Lay on the bed. Name, what is one current obsession you have right now? I'm just gonna forget the camera's there.
Current obsession? I've been liking the Stairmaster.
You have been liking the Stairmaster.
It's one of your current obsessions.
You can't do that.
Why? Why not?
Okay,
let's each do the same question.
Well, since we've been in France, cheese.
Cheese? Well, now that you can actually eat
now
cheese.
I can eat it. But when we go back to America, I can't do that. Okay, not that though. Let me think of something else. Current obsession. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes? Yeah, I'm very, very unexcited about tomatoes, but...
No, I always steal them from your plate. What was your bedroom situation like as a kid?
I shared a room for like probably until I was, I want to say 9 or 10 or something. Maybe younger, maybe 6. But we got our own rooms pretty.
Did you guys have bunk beds?
What did we have? No, I don't think so. I don't think we had bunk beds. When I had my own room, I had a bunk bed, and I would sleep on the top bunk. But it was like a half bed. It was like, yeah, it was an interesting bunk bed thing. Always.
Was your computer allowed in your bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a computer or a laptop or whatever. So like my desk was always kind of the centerpiece.
Did you ever do posters?
No.
Oh.
No, I never did like hangings or posters or like, I liked like weird like furniture or I liked a lot of like, you know, I had like these like Asian Buddha statues as like a kid that
Weird.
I was a weird kid. What was your room?
No.
Like, why not? That we have to answer the same questions. I'll come up with the next one.
I had lots of situations growing up. So me and Jordan shared a room most of my life. I think actually all of my life, me and Jordan shared a room. And at one point, when Jewel was born, Jewel for some reason was like in our room. So it was like 2 older sisters and then Jewel, who was like a newborn. But we loved it. It was so fun. Yeah, had 2 desks, a bunk bed. Obviously I come from a big family, so we had a ton of bunk beds in our house. What has been your favorite thing that we've done? Favorite day on this trip, and what did that kind of entail?
Good question. Every day was pretty different. I liked our beach day in Saint Tropez. That was really fun. Just like go to the beach, going for a quick swim, coming back. That was nice. I like the drive through France, like the towns, like the Cisteron, what's it called, the Castellane were really cool. Verdun Gorge. Yeah, honestly, that drive was really fun.
Yeah, same for me. That was probably, I feel like I definitely teared up a lot on the drive because it was so pretty. It was
really
just
pretty.
Weird, like seeing those villages that we were talking about. Like you've just never seen anything like it. I think the very first day in Saint Tropez was also really fun. Like going to the market in the morning. Last day in Saint Tropez was also quite fun. The champagne, we like did the night dive, which I got my toe hurt.
Yeah, that was fun.
Day.
That was the beach club day.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that was fun.
What are your like 3 takeaways from this trip?
I mean, definitely, if you can book something in advance, book stuff in advance. Renting a car was pretty easy. Definitely get the protection because you have to like park
just
and
like
light up.
Dings and mings happen.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we actually had a ding, but like it very well could have happened. And
not even from like people just like are very comfortable like getting really close to your car, and the roads are small.
Yeah.
And the parking spaces are really tight, so it's just like I would not be surprised if something had happened. Diesel is called gazzoli. People here are very direct. It doesn't mean they're like, I don't think it's them being mean. I think it's just the same reactions people would have in America, but they just say them out loud instead of like being polite. But you kind of know exactly how people feel, which is nice, and that they can go from being like upset to totally fine very quick. Like they're just very expressive. Mm-hmm. What was your biggest surprise about? Like, what surprised you the most about France?
Dairy. I get the dairy here. No, I'll stop saying that one because I feel like I've been saying that one way too much. Originally, when we were thinking about France, I didn't want to really spend a lot of time in Saint Tropez because I thought it was going to be kind of like really touristy and busy and like consumeristic, richy, which kind of is all those things.
It did have, yeah. It was,
but we were there in the off season, so it wasn't as busy. The people are actually really nice. It didn't feel gross consumeristic. Like it was very clean. I was very, very surprised at how much I loved Saint Tropez. And the food here is like, people say this all the time, like France food is just like really good, but it's like really good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so simple. Like they don't like try to overdo their sauces or like they don't oversalt things. Like things aren't really salty. Things are overcooked. Like everything's just so fresh and perfect. I don't know how to explain it. Well, we are gonna go to dinner. I want Italian tonight.
Sure. Why don't you look for a spot?
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, even this, it's like super rich. Still doesn't compare to a Abruzzo.
For some reason, the dinner place made my stomach hurt. This is the first time I've had a stomach ache.
It could be the extreme amounts of dairy, right? Like not all pesto has cream, but that pesto for sure has cream.
But it wasn't like the normal dairy that has been used out of the restaurants, because I've been eating dairy this entire time. I'm a little nauseous, so we're gonna end this vlog tonight, and we're gonna pack because we leave at. We have to leave the hotel like 8 a.m. tomorrow, so we're gonna pack, watch the new Channing Tatum horror movie, and then